Welcome to our new series of video devotions. These are going to be released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a season. And we're going to feature something different. I gave an introduction to this series in a devotion recently, but just as a refresher. Our Mondays will be a did you know kind of factoid, something interesting about our church, the Episcopal Church of the Advent, or some other aspect of interest to our community and hopefully to you. The next one will be Wednesday Word, which will feature someone who has chosen a word, maybe a theological word or a word that means something to their faith, and we'll offer reflection on that. And Friday will be Friday Feature, and that will be a wide variety of things, but featuring a ministry here at the church or perhaps some other um, faith-oriented aspect of how we live out our faith here. So our first one's today, and it'll be Wednesday Word. Sometimes I've gone through the office and I might ask someone, one of the staff members, hey, what's the word? And then they'll say, not much. And I might say, wait, I thought it was grease. Because grease is the word, is the word, is the word that you heard. But no, actually, the word for today is grace. Grace, that place where we begin and where we end, and where we begin again, to sound Benedictine, I suppose. Grace is that cornerstone of all things for me that relates to faith, that defines and measures and finally claims us in our life and our relationship with God and with Christ. It's that free gift, not cheap in that term of free, as Dietrich Bonhoeffer would remind us, but a grace that has come at a great cost and yet is given to us as a gift, unmerited, even unasked for. Grace is that extension of God's love that is always accessible, always available. It's around us, and I hope it buoys you and helps you to stay afloat. Grace, unconditional love, acceptance, forgiveness. Without it, I believe the whole Christian faith would just crumble into a lot of platitudes and works righteousness and a lot of things that would just leave too much to, well, the whims of humanity, of our deciding who's in and who's out. And then we need to stop and look in the mirror and see in that mirror a beloved child of God. Recently, I was in a conversation about grace and about love and about how all love begins with God's love. And then we have to love others. But I think there was something to Jesus saying that the first commandment, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind, is just like the second, love your neighbor as yourself. Many of us carry messages from our childhood or youth or adulthood that has told us that we aren't lovable, that we aren't worthy of love. And if we feel that we aren't worthy of love from others, then how can we feel that we are worthy of love from God? And then even ourselves. We must learn to accept ourselves and to accept that we are beloved children of God. And all the cares and occupations of our lives, may we never forget that we are ever walking in God's sight, which I like to think of as God's grace. It is what allows us to live and move and have our being. Grace, embrace it, behold it, and give it. It is a gift, by the way, one to be received and one to be given. Thanks be to God through our Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank ye.